welcome back. Right, so right here we have our very own project leader Vimal from Ranosys, and also have Ketika. She's a project manager in Ranosys. So the floor is yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi.
So hi everyone. Thanks Miyang for giving this opportunity. So hello everyone. A very good afternoon. Good afternoon to everyone here. I hope that you all are enjoying this virtual session. And before moving to our presentation, I would like to share something with you all. So when we heard about it that Adobe acquired Magento, then it was a moment of excitement and an anxiety too, because we all want to know that what is next. Because this was a big bang to the market, so definitely we all were very keen to know about it. That now what is future roadmap? So we read about it, we discussed about with our colleagues, with our management, that what is the future roadmap. So we got to know about it that now Adobe is planning to uh, merge the Magento Commerce capability into their digital media products. So what does it mean? um, what does it mean? It means exactly that now in this today's era, you can see that customer experience is playing a bigger role. It is playing a bigger role, and that's why we need to integrate the commerce and content together, right? So now the question is, when we are talking about it that we are integrating the commerce and content together, so how we can do it? So this is how we will be going to include into our presentation today. So today I, Ketika Maheshwari, along with my co-speaker Vimal Kumar, and we both are mainly seeing large e-commerce delivery for about 9 years, and we are actively participating in consulting e-commerce consultancy, where we are understanding the client requirement, and we are suggesting the most relevant approach or appropriate Magento solutions to them so that they can enhance their business. So let's move to the presentation, and we are sharing that how we can redefine the commerce experience with number one digital experience platform. So firstly, let's talk about the customer buying behavior. I think let's give us our example here. Just think about it that before 10 years ago, when you want to purchase something, maybe just take an example that maybe you want to buy a cell phone, right? So when you buy a cell phone, what was your shopping journey before 10 years ago? So in that case, maybe I'm very sure that we are following the same scenario over there. We were going to maybe a store, specific store, and then we are checking for a few varieties of cell phones over there. We are discussing with our friends, we are discussing with the shopkeeper that what is the best cell phone at that time, and then we
Hey,
are purchasing that thing.
sorry to interrupt. Ketika, have you shared your screen?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Then.
The screenshot. Do you see any presentation?
Can you see it?
Do you see
No.
presentation?
Can you try
Wait a
to share
minute.
screen?
Wait a minute. Yeah.
Yo.
Now.
No, we don't see the presentation slide.
Nope.
Lobby. Lobby.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Okay, good.
All right, we are seeing it. All right. All good. All good. No worries. All yours. Back to you.
It's good.
Very good.
Okay. Wait a minute. Let me. I'm just sharing one. Okay. It's good to see now.
Yeah.
Good.
Very good.
Okay. Okay.
Good.
Okay. So let me begin with my presentation here. So we were discussing about the customer buying behavior here, right? So I was talking about it that before 10 years ago, what was our shopping journey? So we go to the store, we check the varieties of cell phones over there. We discuss about our friends, we discuss with shopkeeper what is the best one, and then we buy it, right? Now talk about for the today's or current situation or current scenario. If we need to buy a smartphone, what we need to do or what we will be going to do, right? So now in this case, when we are talking about today's scenario, then we will first go on the internet, and we will be searching our phones over there according to our price range, maybe according to our in which brand we are falling according to our price range. We are checking the reviews, we are comparing the products over there, and according to those searches, which will best suit me, I will purchase that one, right? Correct. So this is the drastic change in customer behavior, buying behavior right now from the traditional one approach. So when we talk about it, first we was focusing upon only products. After that, we focusing upon products plus services. After that, along with it, we were focusing upon the experience in buying journey also. And now onward, we are just it is just matter. The matter is customer buy experience. So when we talk about customer buy experience, it should be easy, intuitive, time saving, relevant and customized, and every point should be personalized. So let's suppose an example here when we talk about Amazon app, right? And now if you need to search maybe some product over there, you are having that image with you, and what you will do, you will just upload that image into the search area, and you will just see the products listing over there. There is no need to go into the category section, select the subcategories, then find out, then scroll each and everything over there. You just need to upload what you want, you just need to upload the image, and you will get the recommended products over there, what you want to check or what you want to get, right? So this is kind of experience, this is kind of behavior which right now consumer wants. So that's why right now Adobe plan to integrate Magento Commerce with their digital media products so that we can share such kind of experience with our consumers. So now moving forward, Vimal will be going to share what are the key strengths of Adobe and Magento and what are the other transformation features.
Okay, thanks, Ketika. So, hey, good afternoon, everyone. So, I am Vimal. It is a pleasure to speak at Magento Meet Singapore for the first time. So, before start, let me introduce myself. Ketika has already introduced me as well. So, I have more than 10 years of experience in e-commerce domain. I am a Magento community forum moderator as well. So, let's talk about the Magento and Adobe. So, as we know, Adobe acquired Magento 2.5 years ago on 21st of May and 2018. So Adobe and Magento had shared a vision for the future of the digital experience that brings together Adobe's strength in content and data, which Magento open commerce innovation, which we can see in the real life. So let's talk about the Adobe as well. So as we know, Adobe is the leader in the designing and delivering digital experience through content and data. As the core of every great experience are content and data, which enable the consistent and personal experience. So consumer have come to impact. So commerce is also integral to the customer experience. Consumer and business now expect every interaction to the shoppable, whether it is on the web, mobile, social, in product or in a store. So let's talk about the Magento and Adobe key features. So if you talk about the Magento key features, then so what's Magento is the world's number one commerce platform brand across B2C and B2B. So Magento, so we can discuss about the few features of the key points which are Magento already providing. So B2C and B2B capabilities, it is very highly in the market of the e-commerce. So second is order management. So management, or let's talk about a little bit about the few things about the order management. So the Magento order management system is a flexible and affordable solution for managing, selling, and fulfillment inventory from the many sales channels. So OMS provides seamless customer experience which increase sales while reducing cost and accelerate the time of the market. So number one is business intelligence. It is also important in the e-commerce market right now. So business intelligence is the out of the box which provide virtual commerce dashboard what make it simple to monitor business health, never worry about trying to figure out the average order value, customer lifetime volatility, etc. And marketplace, so Magento has already a marketplace there you can find many ready-made extensions you can buy, and or there are few available as well, then you can simply install on the Magento and you can use as it. So performance and speed, at this time of moment, the performance and speed is a major point. So Magento is already have done a lot of work on the performance and speed, and they have introduced a lot of things which are using in the fastly, and there are many tools which are Magento is already pre-built using. So there are scalability and elastic as per your business need or your business roles. So let's talk about Adobe as well. So the undisputed leadership in the designing and delivering great customer experience. Everyone know about the Adobe in the market. So it is a very long period. So we know about the Adobe. First, we know that Adobe provides only Photoshop, but in this at this time you can see that Adobe has provide many tools and many product as well. So whenever you can see that Adobe has own name in the market, is very large market. So there are a lot of very big customers as well. So whenever it acquired Magento, then picture was clear that it is going to a big. So let's talk about some key features of the Adobe, the comparative content management system, cross channel content, AI powered scalability, plus AI. So let's talk about the AI power scalability, because so with the help of AI, so machine learning and AI, so reach more of your best customer by delivering experience that quickly and automatically adopt to their wants and needs. So personalized experience. So if you talk about the personal experience, it is a very important, which we will discuss in the AEM as well. So AEM is basically the personalized experience as well. So personal experience that use the data to identify audience and understand context. If you will show them lot of data to customers, so they will never identify the which data is relevant or not. So with this help, with the information, you can deliver the real time, highly relevant interaction that originate the specific customer segments. In short way, personalized experience, the creating, managing, and delivering contextually relevant experience and speak to your customers on a personal level, helping you in relationship to meet rising expectations. And personalized experience, smarter digital assets management, responsive forms. There are a lot of the key features all as well. So we have introduced only few key features in these slides. Yeah, over to Ketika.
Okay, so yes, as shared by Vimal, that there are many key strengths which is having Magento and Adobe. Magento is having commerce key strengths, and Adobe is having content and digital media and markets assessments. So along with it, when we talk about the integration part of Adobe and Magento, then there are a few products which has been introduced by Adobe, which can be used with the Magento. So what are those? Is one of them is Magento Commerce plus AEM UX, which we already discussing from the start of our presentation, which is Adobe Commerce and Adobe Experience Manager and the Magento Commerce. So when we talk about AEM, the USP of AEM is to provide the seamless customer experience, you know. And when we talk about these both platform, then one platform is having strong feature of e-commerce, and the other is a robust content management system equipped with digital asset management capability. So these are the two things which we merge together and get a the customer experience along with the commerce will going to serve to our consumers. Next one is Adobe Target. So when we talk about Adobe Target, then it provides everything you need to tailor and personalize your customer's experience so that it can maximize revenue on your website, on your mobile sites, apps, social media, or other digital channels. So when we talk about Adobe Target, it's something like that. We are targeting a specific segment. We are targeting our customers according to their choices or according to their experiences, and we create the targets, or we personalize the things accordingly. So according to Adobe Target, we can create some rules. We can create some, recommendation, dynamic recommendation according to our customer targets, according to we can also personalize the things according to our customer segmentation. So this is about the Adobe Target. Now when we talk about the launch and analytics part, so this platform gives customer a simple way to deploy and manage all the analytics, marketings and advertising tags necessary to, power the relevant customer experiences. So it is like you are getting the analytics from the customer experience when they are browsing your website, they are browsing your brands. Then what are their activities, what are their analytics, we can get it from the Adobe Launch and Analytics. So when we are talking about the experience management manager, Adobe Target, Launch and Analytics, then of course it needs to be come to the machine learning and AI, because this is the major important part where you can serve your customer a better experience, where you can serve the you can derive the insights according to the real time customers intelligence. So this is the fourth one, which is fourth one product, which is shared by Adobe. Other one is AEM Asset, where we are actually managing the digital asset, and we can, it create a more interactive product experience with the smart digital asset management along with the rich media capabilities. So this is all about the products and Magento and Adobe integrations. Now we will be going to share about the transformation of commerce experience with the Adobe Experience Manager. So over to you, Vimal.
Yeah, so how Magento, so let me talk about the how Magento AEM transfer customer commerce experience. So there are we have compiled so few key features so we can discuss. So first, it's a compelling shopping experience. So every gateway experience is built on context and data. As we know that there is a very major key feature that for content and data. So we need to lot of work on the content and data across all touch point, embed commerce into every part of customer experience. So personalized experience based on the deep insight and real time context. So so that we how we present the data to the customer, so it is very major things. So recommended practice is a specific customer journey. So let me talk about the what is the recommended specific customer journey. So for example, so whenever we go to the online shop or some offline store, so we need to discover once. So first we have to discover, and we have to explore, and we select and buy, and we receive the product, and what is recommended thing, what major thing to engage. So we have to engage the customer. So it came again, and if for example if you buy a phone, then we can engage, then you should buy a glass or back cover or some cover. And for if you buy a phone, then you recommend headphones, or so you have to engage the customer for your better commerce experience. So let's talk about the unparalleled agility. So it support every business model, for example SMDB to enterprise, B2B and B2C. And it is very flexible and extendable platform, accelerate innovations. So it AM transfer customer experience have a big role in the optimized revenue as well. So let's talk about few points that analyze business health to implement the appropriate digital and marketing strategies. So Adobe Sensei uses unique Adobe data to optimize revenue. So Ketika has already shared about this Adobe Sensei. So cost effectively execute the perfect order across every channel. So it is omni-channel, or omni-channel is a major thing involve participating a major role in the market. So it is rapid time to value as well. So average deployment time is about 6 months. That your product will be ready with the AM and everything. You can manage everything, customize accordingly you. There are 315,000 developers in the market as well, and 350 plus system integrations already in the market. So there are approximately more than 3,000 extension available in the market as well. You can use the ready-made and you can customize as per your business need or business logics. Yeah. Uh,
Okay.
yeah. Over, Ketika.
Yeah. So when Vimal shared with you that when we integrate these two things, then it transfer the commerce experience. So now we talked about it, that why do we need it, what are the uses, what is the, what are the customer experience, why do we need it. So now let's talk about it, how can we integrate Magento and AEM. um, because when we think about it, that yes, we can merge together the content and commerce, but the question arises that how we can do it. Is there any tool, is there any platform, is there any framework, by using that framework or platform we can merge these two platforms together and can serve the better experience to our consumer. So the answer is yes. There is one framework, the named as commerce integration framework. So this commerce integration framework, like when we talk about this commerce integration framework, it is integrate, by using this framework we are integrating the commerce, Magento Commerce and the Adobe Experience Manager together. So now we will be discussing what is the CIF, what are the benefits of using this CIF, and what are the elements of this CIF. So comes to what is the CIF. So this commerce integration framework is an add-on module for AEM, and this framework provides a set of authoring tools, components, and a reference storefront to accelerate the integration between the AEM and Magento commerce solution. So when we talk about it, that this add-on module is giving some features, is giving some tools, components, and a reference store also. So basically, which means that when you integrate this CIF add-on module to AEM, then you will automatically get a reference store where you can see the B2C commerce store, and where you can integrate your Magento Commerce. Like you can fetch the data from Magento Commerce through GraphQL, and you can see the data over there. And we need to take a note over here that this CIF tool is actually is actually supporting the Magento 2.3 and the plus version of it. So this is about the CIF. Now when we talk about the benefits of CIF, is that it is actually an integration layer or abstraction layer to standardize the process. And it is a headless, or it provides, or it supports the headless and omnichannel experience. It create the single page application or multi-page application. Like I already shared that it provides a reference store to you, the B2C reference store to you, so that you can check each and everything over there. It connects through Magento Commerce through GraphQL endpoint. So by using GraphQL, it connect with Magento Commerce and fetch the data from there, whatever dynamic data we need to fetch from there. Now other one is CIF provides a serverless microservice based process and business logics layer, and we can customize it and extend it according to our requirement. Also, it provides out of the box integration with Adobe solutions such as AEM and Magento. Let's talk about the elements of commerce integration framework. The first one element is AEM CIF cloud connector. So what does it do is that this connector connects AEM with Magento Cloud through GraphQL endpoint, and it allows AEM to retrieve the commerce data over there. Second part is AEM CIF core component. So these AI components are server side and client side rendered components with Magento GraphQL support, and they are used to create the static, cacheable, SEO friendly commerce storefront based on the AEM technology. The third one is AEM CIF archetype with the AEM Vania storefront. Likewise, I already shared that when we integrate AEM with CIF framework, then it create a Vania storefront, it create a reference store over there. So it provide a B2C storefront where we can deploy, we can preview the changes, and it supports the Adobe Commerce GraphQL endpoint also. So we can make the changes accordingly, like we can retrieve the data of catalog, we can retrieve the suppose that if we are changing or if we are creating a new attribute for our product, so we can retrieve that attribute also, and we can write down the logic according to that also into the AEM side. So now let's talk about two more elements, which is CIF extension layer and the CIF integration layer. So likewise, when we talk about the CIF extension layer, it the name said extension, which means it extend the logic, which means that it is a middle layer and it is used to host the complex business logic. So suppose if you want to write down some business logic or maybe some process logic, you can use this layer and you can write it down over there. Now if we talk about the integration part, then this is the simple that it is integrating between these two systems, and it is working as a bridge between these two systems, that is AEM and Magento Commerce. So this is about the commerce elements. Now comes to the AEM and commerce integration patterns. So when we are discussing about it, that Magento and AEM can integrate. So what are the integration pattern? It could possible that that maybe we are just having our AEM dashboard and we are just pulling the Magento Commerce data through some API. It could possible that according to our project requirement, we will be using the Magento, but we will fetching some information from the AEM side. So there are different kind of integration pattern which we can discuss over here. So the pattern number one is, and this pattern is also recommended by Adobe also. So in this pattern, the overall the entire glass, or you can say the entire presentation layer, will be owned by the AEM. And for the commerce services, we need to use the GraphQL endpoint, we need to use the GraphQL APIs for getting the or for fetching the commerce data. This integration pattern is supported by CIF as an out-of-box solution. So basically, suppose if you want to go for a integration with AEM and Magento Commerce, then you just create, you just need to clone AEM services on your local system. You just add on the module of CIF. You need to do the configuration over there, where you need to define the Magento and Magento GraphQL API endpoint, and you are good to go with your configurations with your storefront setup. So this is kind of integration it is. Now when we talk about integration pattern 2, it is a hybrid headless pattern, and it actually what in which when we talk about the content delivery and commerce delivery, so content delivery can be delivered by the API and commerce delivery can be delivered by the GraphQL. But right now it is not supported by CIF as a out of box, but we need to customize it according to our requirement. The third integration pattern is like I already mentioned over here that when we talk about integration pattern, then it can vary project to project. So suppose it is a project specific pattern which we are discussing right now, where actually Magento owns the glass, or Magento owns the presentation layer and other part, and we just embedded the AEM content over there. This is also not it is also not exactly supported implemented by the CIF, but we can customize it according to our requirement. Now comes to the integration pattern 4. This is also a project specific pattern, and in which we are actually splitting between two presentation layer is splitting between two things, which is one is AEM and one is commerce solution. So commerce solution is used to deliver non-marketing pages like checkout, cart, and my account pages. And when we talk about the AEM, then AEM is responsible to deliver the marketing pages, stuffs like catalog experience, like other CMS page, home page, something like that. So these are the commerce pattern. These are the integration patterns between AEM and commerce. Now, when we talk about the CIF and integration part, now Vimal will be going to demonstrate that how the integration pattern one is already defined, and we can define, or we can integrate it along with the AEM and commerce. So over to you, Vimal.
Yeah. Thanks, Ketika, for sharing the great insight of CIF. So as Ketika mentioned, that pattern one is the highly recommendable. So AEM Magento are seamlessly integrated using the Commerce Integration Framework, which is called CIF. So CIF enable AEM to access a Magento instance and bind the catalog by the GraphQL. So it also allows AEM authors to use product and category pickers and a read-only product console to browse through product and category data fetched from on-demand from Magento. In addition, CIM provide an out-of-the-box storefront can accelerate Magento projects. So if you talk about this architecture, so you can see that AEM is the middle layer of the backend solution of Magento and the front end. So AM author can view the all catalog products, everything. So AM author cannot edit anything in the Magento. So if you want to edit anything, catalog or any products or categories, product attributes, etc. So then you need to go into the Magento. But in AM author can fetch the read-only data from the Magento using the GraphQL. So AM author can customize everything as per your personal experience, and then you can edit here, and AM author can publish on the for the front end store. So AM author can customize everything as per your business need, and then it is sent to the front end. So at a CDN dispatcher sent to the HTML on the browser, then you can see everything. So AM is the middle layer of the Magento and backend solution for the front end and the backend. So so I have created some screenshot from the AM dashboard. So let's talk about the few things. So AM CIF archetype is a Maven project to provide a starting point from AM's commerce projects. So it provides a B2C storefront from AM. So AM means author, preview, and deploy. So author can fetch the read-only data from the Magento using GraphQL. He can preview the data and he can customize as per their business need, and they can deploy on the for the front end. So and support Adobe GraphQL endpoints. So it fetches the data only using the GraphQL. GraphQL is a very performance-wise, it is a very good thing. So you using the GraphQL, you fetch the data very fast. So it uses AM CIF core components and AM site core component. Once the project is created with CIF archetype, below configuration will be added in the AM web console connect with the Magento. So there are already a GitLab repo already available on the marketplace, and you can clone the data, using the GitLab data, and then you can see the predefined configurations. Then we will discuss about the next slide in how can you customize your configurations. So let's talk about the basic component. So basic component are already provided by the system, so common across implementation such as a product detail, product listing, navigation, search, etc. They can be used as it, or you can extend as per your needs. So let's talk about some key features. They are easy to use in your project. They can be used as is or with your minimal modifications. You can do as, modifications as well. They provide best practice for connecting with Magento via GraphQL API or REST APIs. So GraphQL is highly recommended. Next slide, please. So, in Magento or e-commerce, whenever we talk about the e-commerce, then catalog management is very major things. And so if you talk about the catalog management, from a catalog management point of view, Magento is responsible for all commerce data, including categories, products, product attributes, and so on. No commerce data is imported and stored in the AEM. It is a major point. So no data is stored on the AEM. So AEM authors can view the product catalog stored in the Magento via the read-only product console in AEM, but can make any edits on the product catalog, any category pages, whatever you want, and any change of the product catalog can be made by the Magento admin UI only. So let's talk about the checkout as well. So checkout is also a major thing. So this integration uses client-side cart component that renders the shopping cart and the checkout form of demonstrating full express integration pattern where we can deliver commerce experience with Magento running a completely headless way and AM owning the glass. The component requires the AM dispatcher to send up the GraphQL routing to enable the AEM page to access Magento GraphQL endpoints. So in the next screen, we can discuss how we can change the configurations in the AEM console. So AEM console, you can find the predefined configurations. You can edit as per your needs. You can create new or edit, delete something as you want. Then in this example, we have in C, you can change the pattern of the category and the product pages, however, whatever you want, you can customize here directly. So AEM dashboard panel, it is a screenshot of the AEM dashboard panel. So here you can see there are a lot of the things you can manage directly from the AEM dashboard. So you can see campaign, everything. Let's talk about the store. Then we have created a Vanilla demo store. Here you can see the languages. Then we have United States. There we have store. And in United Store we have one language, English. Then there are, you can see the category pages, catalog pages, search results. Then in the category page, you can select category page or product page. Then you can create or edit how you want to personalize on the front end. So on the next screen, we can see that it is a home page. We have created a demo for the home page in which you can select in the AEM dashboard, you can select, you can create any component as per your need. You can drop a slider here and you can see the all categories in the left navigations. You can go to the navigations on the categories, products, and the next slide you can add your carousel or products or everything you want to show dynamic categories. Here you can see the category landing page. Here we have selected 3 products only, so you can customize, you can create your own rule to select which product you want to show, highly recommended products or whatever you want to show. You can drag, drop, or you can configure the rules there. You need to simply everything you can be managed using AEM dashboard only. You don't need to go anywhere. You can drag, drop, you can add many product carousels or whatever you want to call, any static blocks, whatever you want to do as per your front end needs. Then you can easily manage from here directly. You don't need to go into the teams and know where want to go and deploy everything. You need to do in the dashboard only. You can edit, you can preview, and you can publish directly on the front end. It will be automatic. So here we have created a screenshot of the product detail page as well. So we have configured this product as well. Yeah, thank you. Over.
So yeah, so basically, as mentioned by Vimal, that when we are configure or when we are integrating AEM along with our commerce solution, then we need to use the CIF tool or CIF platform. And using that tool, we will be getting or we will be fetching the data from the commerce through GraphQL, and we will be able to show our commerce data over there. And through AEM dashboard itself, we can manage our content. So yeah, that's all from our side. Any queries?
All right. Thank you, and Vimal. Thank you for all sharing. It's really mind-blowing with
Thank you.
information. So, due to time constraint, I'll just select a few questions from our Q&A. So, I will say I'll just select the one of them is there any solution available if you want to use this for Magento Community Edition?
Yes, actually, this CIF tool, which we are using for integrating with AEM, it is actually available for the community also, but the integration part or deployment steps will going to be changed. So there will be a document is already available on Adobe, so we can have a look over there and we can get it.
Okay, so follow up from the previous question. So, does CIF support pulling customer attributes created in Magento? Also, can we customize the product detail page, which will be now remanded from AEM?
Yeah, sure. We can do it because as Vimal mentioned and Vimal shared that on AM side we can actually drag and drop according to our our requirement. Suppose there is one customer which is created in Magento site, we can get that customer through CIF dispatcher, and according to that dispatcher and according to that attribute we can customize our changes and we can make the changes through AM dashboard. So basically, yes, we
Okay.
can customize it. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, can. So, one last question before we go off. So, what type of data is imported and stored in AEM?
So it is the only read-only data, so you cannot store any data on the AEM directly. So you can view the data only. You can access the data in the view mode only using the GraphQL from the Magento. So no data are stored on the AEM.
Okay, good. That's good. So, where can, if let's say there are some of our attendees want to reach out to you, how can they reach out to you on LinkedIn?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we are available.
All right, good. So, if there's any participant that have more questions, all right, you can feel free to reach out to them on LinkedIn. Just search for us on LinkedIn. Ranosys and Magento, we're all there. All right, so we'll take a 15 minutes break. So we'll be back in the next session is 3:15. So we'll talk more on the customer journey. So for now, thank you so much, Ketika, for your time. Thank you, Vimal, for your time.
Thank you.
We'll see.
Thank you all. Thank you.
everyone.
Thank you so much. Chalo. Thank you. Bye-bye.